Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is clayrammage. Welcome back for another Goodwill Bins Haul video. This one is not nearly as big nor as exciting as our last one, even though we still have some great stuff. And it's more stuff for use in reselling stuff as opposed to stuff to sell. But there are some great items for resale. So we'll get into that in a minute. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, and also welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting this channel by subscribing and hitting the like button, giving all sorts of comments on what you like, what you don't like, whatever. Great memories you have of the stuff that I show. We can go from there. But yeah, it's awesome. I so appreciate you guys and your support, your encouragement, and the feedback that you give, and your education. You guys really help me to learn a lot. So yeah, so let's just get right into it. So today I go on Monday mornings. Today the bins basically were not changed out over the weekend. So unlike last weekend when they were like full and stuffed and overflowing, these were pretty empty, which is unusual. I've not been there where they've been this empty before. So I don't know if there's something going on with management or what, but anyway, so it was slimmer pickings, but I found some great stuff to, use down at the Pink Elephant. I resell through eBay, and we have an antique booth and shelving down at the Pink Elephant in downtown Hopkins, Minnesota. So if you're in the area, please stop on by. We're open 7 days a week, noon to 5 every day. And so yeah, so come on down. It's a great time. And while I was there this morning, I met one of my viewers, and thank you, Brad. It was great to meet you this morning, and I'll show you what Brad actually gave me while we were there. He goes, hey, I was checking out, and he says, hey, I got something for you. And he came over and gave me something, so I'll show you that in a little bit. But that was great. So one of the first things I found were these wire shelving units. They're like the little step units. There's 2 of them. And yesterday I was working down at the Pink Elephant, and Cindy came with me, and she was helping me in reorganizing some of the shelves and making them look much nicer than I did, because many times when I'm putting stuff out, I kind of just pile it to get it out. And so she was kind enough to take time to reorganize, make it all look beautiful. And she said it could really be helpful to have some more of these tiered stands. So I just happened to find 2 of them at the bins today. So that's awesome. I probably paid $3 for the 2 of them. I paid $1.79 a pound today because I was right at 11 pounds, which is the break point between the $1.99 a pound and $1.79 a pound. So I got the $1.79 a pound, which was awesome. And so yeah, so that was good. All right, this was an unusual find in the box. Oops, it's upside down. It's called a crystal tree. And I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. And so I kind of opened it up there. So it's this is the base. And it's got these little branches that go on it. Oh, that was broken. Oh, check out the others, see how many. And if there's any other broken ones. But I was excited because this is kind of a fun little, sorry about the noise. And then you got these little plastic trays that then sit on the, like that. So then you can put little cupcakes or desserts or decorations or whatever you want. And it makes a whole tree, so you would stack them together like this. So yeah, so I obviously have to see if it's all together and if it's all broken in pieces and whatnot, but I just thought it was a cool little concept there. And there were a couple listed, and I think they were like $50 on eBay for that little thing, which, hey, I'll take it. And if it is broken and the pieces are in there, I have some great glue to re-glue plastic. So we'll see what happens there. And this was an exciting find to me. One of the things in Minnesota, the state fair is a huge deal. It's called the Great Minnesota Get Together. And so it's been going on for over 100 years here in Minnesota, and people love it. Well, I found these vintage state fair programs. Now these are actually programs for the car races that they have. And these were for 1972, 73, and 74. They cost 50 cents each. And then it gives the concerts that they were having. Oh, interesting tidbit. I just saw this Up With People page. I was actually chosen to go on with this Up With People group. I never did actually do it, but I was chosen to do it back in 1979 or 1980. One of those years. So yeah, but here's the like this was the somebody actually started filling out the score of the races, who won, their time, how many laps. Ooh, there you go. Win a new Pinto. I love it. Anyway, so there's these 3 State Fair magazines. I'm going to put these because they're a local piece. I'm going to put those down at the Pink Elephant. Again, they're not big dollars, probably $5 each or something. But I was just excited to find a nice vintage item. I found this photo. This says Broken Head, and it's signed by the photographer. I don't know who it is. Oh, it says photography by Louise Fitzgibbons and Nigel Raynard. So this is the Nigel Raynard piece. It does have the listing on the back. And so, you know me, I see these things. And again, this weighs nothing. So I probably paid 25 cents for this. I'll put it down the Pink Elephant. I saw more artwork than anything. It was one of the things Brad and I briefly talked about this morning. Yeah, artwork does well for me. So I'm happy about that. I found and saw in a whole stack of plates, I happened to see this one, Kellogg's Sweet Eatin' Carnival. And on the back it says Vintage Kellogg's. So obviously if it says vintage, you know it's not really vintage. They're making it a vintage item. But what's interesting is this says it's 2006, but it was made in Colombia, which I thought was very interesting. And these plates are sell for $15 each. I paid 49 cents at our bins. So, and it's in great shape. There are just a couple scratch marks where it looks like it was used, but very minimal. So, so yeah, great find for 49 cents. I picked up some extra bags. Ooh, which reminds me, I'm heading down to the Pink Elephant this afternoon. I need to take these with, because we're needing some good medium-sized bags. So I found a couple, so I grabbed them at the bins, and then I'll take them down, and so we'll have them, because I like buying them at the bins. Obviously, there's price-wise is very cheap. And all right, so here's the creep factor. But I found this Halloween mask, and it's actually an amazing shape. It's copyright in 1971. This is by Caesar Slaughter, the company, and it's dated 1971. I don't know if you can see it right there along the rim, and it's still got the original plastic liner in there, which is broken, but the fact that that liner is still inside to hold the shape of it is unusual. Usually those deteriorate and are thrown away. And the face, I think this is their old woman mask. They had an old woman and an old man masks, and this one I believe is the old woman because the hair is so long. The old man was more bald. And again, it's not a high dollar item, but it'll be a great piece for the Pink Elephant. So come Halloween time. The other thing I found were a couple Brooks Brothers ties. Brooks Brothers ties, I don't normally do much in clothing, but these were, I do pick up higher end ties when I see them, and I put them in lots. So I picked up these 2, because again, I'm paying maybe a quarter for them. And then I put them in batches of 5 to 10 and sell them that way on eBay. And done well doing that. Look at this. Vintage purse. It's a satin material. And sometimes it's hard to tell with these, but when I opened it up and I saw the interior, yeah, you can tell it's a vintage purse. But it's in amazing shape. The interior lining is almost perfect. I don't think it was really hardly ever used. and the clasp has a nice patina to it. You know, nice. It's a brass clasp, but it's got a nice little golden tone to it, golden brownish tone. Found this olive green recipe card holder. Obviously, you know, small dollar item, but this color, we're selling a lot of things in this olive green color right now, so it's a hot color, so that's why I picked it up. And then, oh, I did pick up these 2 tubs for storage, no lids, but I picked up the tubs because it's a good smaller size that I can either use on my eBay shelves, which is in the closet over there, or down at the Pink Elephant for larger items, for like photos or stuff like that. So this is what Brad handed me. It's a finial for a lamp. And some of you who've been watching my channel a long time know that I pick up random little finials and I lot them up on eBay and I sell them, and I sell them very quickly because, again, you pay hardly anything for them. And like this one, she had weighed all my stuff, and then Brad handed me this. I threw it in the thing and it didn't change the scale at all. So it basically was a free finial. Because she didn't have to raise the price. So we, anyway, I put these in lots, and I've got a good sized lot that it's time to go ahead and get a lot relisted on eBay and get those going. And like I say, they usually sell very quickly. Then I found there's a whole slew of these. I only picked up that many, but they're cork, and they're the pre-adhesive back, so you just peel this paper off, and then you can stick them underneath, you know, your lamps or your porcelain figurines, your vases, whatever. And so I picked up a number of these for stuff that I'm either reselling. I thought, you know, I could take some of these down to the Pink Elephant and sell these this way too. You know, put like a quarter each on them. I could probably sell some of them that way. Now that I think about it, I probably should have picked up a lot more, but that's okay. I got what I needed, and it'll work. Then I also picked up, you guys know me, I picked up silverware. I found a nice lot of vintage silverware, some soup spoons, teaspoon, another soup spoon. Here's a salad set, and these have an unusual mark on them. I gotta look. Now this says ZN4, which is 10. So these are 10 with the silver plate on them, but they're marked MK with a crown. I've never seen that mark before. So yeah, again, they're not that old. They're nice. Here's another one. You guys know I love my silver. I love this pattern. Got that little bead work around the edge. That's pretty cool. And there's this spoon with funky shape serving spoon. And that's called a Dresden Rose. That's a Reed and Barton piece. Reed and Barton's another big one. And I love this knife. This was the first piece I saw in the drawers in the bins. And it's marked Taiwan, but it's like a bamboo butter knife with a gold wash on it, which is really cool. If you look there, it says S Taiwan. So I don't know if what the S dot Taiwan, Thailand, actually, S dot Thailand, actually. That's what it says, not Taiwan. I was wrong. But then, this was the adorable factor. So I found this vintage Christmas puzzle. That's actually wrapped in plastic, and we're going to open it up while we're on here because there's multiple puzzles in here, and I wanted to see what they were, but I waited till I did the video. So there's this one, the angel with the 2 kids and the dog by the tree. Isn't that adorable? There's no date on that one. Oh, how cute. Look at that one. Isn't that adorable? It's called Fuzzy Wuzzy Flocked Preschool. Oh, the flocking's all gone. Preschool picture puzzle. These are made by the Whitman Publishing Company in Racine, Wisconsin. So, oh, and looky here. Oh, this one is starting to fall apart. It's the Easter Bunny. Another preschool. Watkins Strathmore Company. That's another Wisconsin company. I used to buy Strathmore paper. And here's another Fuzzy Wuzzy Flocked where the flocking is gone. But aren't they just wonderful puzzles for developing coordination and motor control? So yeah, so I had one vintage Christmas puzzle and then these other vintage puzzles. Oh, they're just so cute. I couldn't pass them up. And I think that's all we have. So it's a, like I say, it's a small haul, but a lot of practical things for me. The buckets, the risers, and the bags, you know. So sometimes you got to buy practical stuff and can't buy the fun, cutesy stuff or the high dollar stuff. Got to take what you can get. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you next time.